Hi everyone and welcome to Carlson Manor Haunt. My name is Chad Carlson. I think I'll start out by saying how excited I am to be part of the Canadian Haunters Association. This is my first year with the Haunters Association and what a difference it has made with my haunt. The support that you guys have for the rest of the haunters out there and the ideas that you share really help make this whole season worthwhile. This is where the haunt inside typically happens, so my whole garage is turned into a walkthrough. Currently everything's taken down. It's got to be able to park the vehicles in here for the winter. So I think I'll start out by talking a little bit about Carlson Manor Haunt. In this video we're going to go through some of the things that we created this year, or I created this year, and talk about some of the things that help make this happen. So a little bit about the haunt. This is my first year in Lacombe and the first year creating Carlson Manor here in Lacombe. Some of the challenges that I had to deal with this year is by finishing a garage or having a finished garage, I really had to come up with a technique that allowed me to build walls without drilling into the permanent wall fixtures. Some of the things that I came up with this year were collapsible walls. Obviously space can be quite limiting sometimes, and I'll show you a little bit later how those walls were built. And when it's all said and done, all the walls collapse and the fence collapses and it all fits under my deck. So it allows me to have the parking space in the garage that I need and kind of keep everything out of the way until the next haunting season. I'm Chad Carlson, and welcome to Carlson Manor. I guess my passion for this really started back when I was a kid and going through my neighborhood. There was always that guy who had the garage with the garbage bags lined on the walls and the guy in the scarecrow costume sitting on his front porch waiting to scare kids. So that's really a moment that I recall from my childhood. We've got some faulty wires we're trying to repair at the moment. I started the whole haunting thing when I bought my house in Stony Plain. It's got to be about 7 or 8 years ago. So I started it with just a little bit of props in the front yard, and it kind of escalated from there. And then moving to Lacombe last year and building this new place, I actually designed the garage around being larger so I could put a larger Halloween haunted house together. What I found with the Stony Plain haunt was the first year it was the first kind of haunt on that street. Over the last couple years, more and more neighbors were becoming more involved. It became quite a community thing, and that really draws me towards it as well. Back then it was for the Parkland Food Bank, so bins and bins of food every year. So this year, moving to Lacombe, we're going to be doing it for the Lacombe Food Bank. The food bank is rather important to us. Really, it probably stems back from childhood. A lot of Christmas times we'd see what other people were lacking, and we wanted to contribute every way we could. My overall plan is to have that community feeling. The night that we're opening the haunt, there'll be coffee and we'll have bonfire and things like that. We want it to really be a community event for that weekend. The haunt itself, the walkthrough and the haunted house will be open on the 28th to the 31st, and it'll be from 6 o'clock till 9 o'clock.
Start to socialize. When you hear the knell of a requiem bell, trick or treat where spirits dwell. consequence of every time.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. I am your host, your ghost host. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now. Our tour begins here in this gallery.
Did you not sense my presence? These books don't write themselves, you know.
Survivor, aren't you, Sydney? What goes into being a survivor if everyone close to you is dead? You can't say.